Welcome back to CLE Weekend. We are at the newly opened Cleveland Public Library Martin Luther King Jr. campus. I'm with Kimberly Hunter, who's the public service manager. Okay, let's talk about how amazing this is. Yeah. Are you so feeling blessed to walk in here every day?
Yes, every day, every day. It's such a nice, open and inviting place.
It's so nice. You say open, and I think of how many windows are here. You cannot even imagine anywhere and everywhere you turn. It's what you want to feel when you're in a library. Yes. Okay, so tell us about the new campus.
So with this new campus, we have a more flexible space. We have meeting rooms. We have a separate section for our teens and children, which we didn't have in the old branch. So we have had so many people come in and just be in awe of the building. And just the space and the materials and the fact that we can do anything we really want to do, program-wise, service-wise, resource-wise.
Well, one of the cool things too is anyone who would come to the old campus, they watched this one get built.
Yes, so we had a lot of patrons come in asking us questions. We could show them the building being built from the back door of our building, give them weekly updates on what was going on. So everyone was really excited to just see the building come up in construction.
Well, when I walked in, because there's two ways to get in here.
Yes.
If you're just a pedestrian walking on the street, Euclid Avenue, you can come in, and then you have a parking garage.
Yes, off of Reserve Court.
Okay, so it's very easy to come here to the library. But when I walked in, I mean, you just almost take a breath. But I saw the kids area first. I was like, wow, my kids would love this because it is massive. And you talked about the teens area, which I don't have teens yet. I'm sure I'll blink and then there'll be teens. Yeah. But there's a food kind of area too.
Yes,
Tell me about this.
We normally have, the food bank provides all of the branches and campuses food. So we have Kids Cafe during the school year, and then we have summer feeding during summer. So our kids are able to come in around 3:30 to 4 o'clock and get free food or just eat and commune with their friends. So they have that whole separate area that doesn't take away from meeting spaces, which it did in the old building. And they're just able to come and play and do different things together while eating.
Now, I know you mentioned just a couple minutes ago some of the newer kind of features here, the cool things that you've got, but I want you to elaborate a little bit. Specifically, this whole performance stage.
Yes. So the Table of Brotherhood is where we will have most of our main events. So usually if you see something that's after hours or it's just an event that you have to register for, it will be on that table. Okay. And it will fit about 200 people. So we've already used it for a lot of our events. We had it for our opening. We'll have it for our Crown event that's coming up, and then for our Celebration of Eid programming that's coming up in April as well. But we also have breakout areas. So where the teens are eating is another breakout area that's surrounded by a curtain if you need a little bit of privacy. And then we have a story time area right off of the table as well.
Oh, so we are downstairs, there's an upstairs, and walking around, it's for the adults. And you were telling me everything that's up there. And I want you to do that too, but we've got to highlight one of the things that really is, I think, so memorable. Different quotes that you will see, inspirational quotes, and they're not just ones from Martin Luther King Jr. Right. So many different ones. How did this come about? They're magnetic.
Yes. So our capital projects team has been working with a graphic designer. So they're the ones that also came up with the graphic design for our map at the front, and then the quotes on the walls for the meeting rooms and our staff area, and then the quotes on our shelving. So it was just so fantastic, not just to see Martin Luther King Jr. quotes, but quotes from literary works, from people in the past that have really helped bring this community together. And it's just fun to just walk through the branch and see different quotes that might work with your life.
I love it. And there are different projects too that you guys are working on. So if you come in, let's say, today, there's going to be stuff that maybe is still a little bit under construction. So just be aware. Not much.
Yes.
I mean, it's still, pretty much everything's done. But a couple things that are on the horizon for people to look forward to.
Yeah. So we're just working on finishing touches right now, but everything here we are able to provide and more from what our old branch was able to do. So this new campus gives us the ability to just up our services, up our resources, and just have the space to welcome our community in.
Yeah. Tell me, I know you mentioned a couple events. What do you have coming up?
So right now we do have our Celebration of Eid program at the end of Ramadan that will be here. It was at the East Main campus last year, and we're bringing it here at the Martin Luther King Jr. campus this year. We have line dancing every Friday, which we're really excited about, which will be on the Table of Brotherhood. So a lot of our patrons are looking forward to that because we weren't able to do it while closed. And then we just have, a craft circle, book clubs, CPL play. We just have a lot of different programs that we kind of pick and choose choose when we do them based on who comes in.
Yeah.
So we just want people to come in, tell us what you want us to do, and we can do it.
Yeah, you guys have made a lot of things possible. People want to come. Where can they get more information? Finding out your hours, the specific location, days that you're
So
open.
parking information, RTA information, programming information is at cpl.org. It's not just for our campus, but for any of the campuses for Cleveland Public Library.
Wonderful. And you're open, what, 10 to 6 Monday through Saturday?
Yes.
I love it. Again, you've got to come check out. It is, again, newly open. I feel like it smells so fresh and new, and you guys are going to keep it that way. But really a place to come check out here in Cleveland. We're right on Euclid Avenue. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
This has been fun. Now I got to go look around a little bit more because there's a lot to explore here.
Yes, it is.
Thank you again. We'll be right back on CLE Weekend.